Hello, friends. I am coming to you today from the London Bridge, but not the London Bridge in England, the London Bridge in Lake Havasu City, Arizona. Fun fact, when they disassembled this bridge in England, they actually numbered each stone so they could put it back correctly when they brought it here to Arizona back in the 1960s. Pretty cool though. I'm here today to talk to you about bridging the gap, get it? Bridging the gap between generations in the workplace, because every single workshop that we do, we hear comments, frustrations, complaints about these generational differences in the workplace and how difficult it is to work together, how difficult it is to communicate. And I want to offer a couple of tips that I have learned through doing these workshops and also in working with different generations myself. So I know it's frustrating, okay? And I hear comments all the time like, this generation is that way and that generation is this way. And you'll hear comments like, they're lazy, they're entitled, they don't communicate well. And the first tip that I'll give you is suspend your assumptions. Suspend your assumptions, because if you're assuming something about a person based on when they were born, then what you're doing is you're stereotyping and you're prejudging them. And I learned this from my good friend Joe Levy from Embassy Consulting, who's an expert in this. When you stereotype and you prejudge someone, which is normal, but if you act on that stereotype or that prejudice, that becomes discrimination. And that's actually damaging. So if you're acting on it based on the fact that somebody was born in a certain year, they may or may not be that way. So you're putting them in a box when you're stereotyping. And you know this as well as I do, that people are different, regardless of when they were born. So suspend your assumptions is number one. The second tip is try to meet people where they are at, because people are in a different place in their life. They had different upbringings, different life experiences, regardless of their generation. So try to understand who they are, get to know them, have conversations with them about things other than work to the degree that they're comfortable with. Try to build a bond with that person and understand who they are as a person. And you should then be able to overcome any of those differences in how you communicate or how you think, or they always have to ask why. You should be able to overcome that stuff if you form those relationships and try to meet people where they are. Is it their responsibility to adapt a little bit to you? Yes, of course. But it's your responsibility as a leader to adapt to them as well. And hopefully you'll be able to improve that relationship and improve the team overall. So I know it's frustrating, but try to suspend your assumptions and try to meet people where they're at, and it's gonna make your job easier in the long run, trust me. That's all I have for you today. I hope you have a great day. Take care of yourself and take care of each other.